Please tell me why y'all like this, because I just can't figure it out. Hello Earth, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mars Manson, and today we are doing a book roast. What book are we roasting? I might make some people in the community mad, but I just hate this book with a passion. I don't know why you like it. There are going to be spoilers for this book, so if you have not read the book, do keep that in mind. Let me preface this by saying that I have read Sarah J. Maas's Throne of Glass series. I did really like that series. I did DNF book 6, I think. Tower of Dawn? I can't remember which one that is. I did DNF that book, but I DNF'd that book because I felt like the series was just too long. It could have been 4 books shorter and it would have been much better. But I did really enjoy that series. So when I picked this up, which everybody said this was so much better, I really thought that I would enjoy this as well. I'm not sure what happened here, Sarah J. Maas, but ACOTAR is just not good. If you have never heard of A Court of Thorns and Roses, basically this book is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. We are following our main character, Feyre. Basically, Feyre goes hunting in the woods. She spots a wolf. She kills the wolf. She doesn't realize that the wolf is Fey. She finds out the wolf is Fey, and then another Fey beast breaks her door down to her house and is like, you can either pay this life debt by giving your life up, by like letting me kill you, or you can come live in the Feylands for the rest of your life. Obviously, she chooses to live in the Feylands. That's the very basic storyline of this book. It is supposed to be high fantasy with a romance as the main plot. However, we'll get into why this book is garbage. The world building in this book is horrible. When I say it's horrible, I mean there is none. We don't learn really anything about the world except that there is a wall that divides the Feylands and the humans. We learn that the Fey have magic and have pointy ears, and that's why they're Fey. We really don't learn anything about what makes the Fey folk Fey, aside from pointy ears and magic. There's really no explanation as to the mechanics of the magic in the world or how the magic works. They just have magic and can use it. There's no explanation as to how or why or anything like that. So the world building in this is just not good. Feyre bitches about wanting to go home in this book for literally the entire book. The whole thing. She just keeps going back to, well, I made my dying mother a promise that I would take care of my family. Let me remind you, her father decided after her mother died that he wasn't gonna provide for them. At all. At all. He just like sits at home, and the 2 older sisters treat her like she is Cinderella, right? They treat her like she is complete trash. And Feyre is the one to go out and provide for the family. She goes hunting, she chops wood, she's doing all this stuff for the family. So she's whisked away to the Fey world to live this lavish, beautiful life, to have people waiting on her and have the life of like a princess. And she's bitching she wants to go home. What? It makes no sense, and it is aggravatingly annoying. Feyre does not listen. At all. Feyre will literally be told, hey, do not do this. And in the next paragraph, she is doing said thing. Hey, It's dangerous for you. Stay in your room. So Feyre leaves her room. Hey, don't chase the Naga. So Feyre chases the Naga. Hey, don't enter that cave. So Feyre enters the cave. It becomes predictable. And it becomes so boring to read. Because you read in the paragraph before, hey Feyre, make sure that you do not do this, and you already know she's going to do said thing because she doesn't know how to listen. Let's talk about Tamlin and Feyre and really all of the characters. There is no chemistry between any of these characters. We are basically told and expected to just believe that Feyre loves Tamlin and Tamlin loves Feyre, but there's really no chemistry or explanation as to why. I can't even tell you why Feyre likes Lucien because there's no chemistry, even on a platonic level with her friends, right? In this book, Lucien is her kind of sort of friend, okay? And I couldn't tell you why she calls him a friend or why she has that feeling. It really feels like you're told, well, Tamlin loves Feyre because I said so. And you're expected to just be like, okay, because you said so. This is marketed as a new adult high fantasy romance, and I'm just not seeing it. Tamlin pushing Feyre up against a wall because he's high on fae magic and assaulting her because she verbally expresses, let me go. It's disgusting. It's not sexy. It's not cute. She has been assaulted. I don't even know why we need to go into everything wrong with that whole scenario. She verbally says, let me go. And he does not let her go. He bites her. That's assault. That's not cute. Amarantha. Amarantha is the worst villain I have ever read. Period. These tasks that she puts Feyre through are stupid and have absolutely nothing to do with anything. The riddle that Amarantha gives Feyre to solve, I solved right as I read it. I knew what the answer was, and Feyre, who's written as illiterate, I don't understand how she didn't get it. It was the stupidest, easiest riddle I've ever read. And again, it was stupid. Amarantha is just thrown into this book just so there's like an evil villain. The way that she dies is stupid. Her whole segment is stupid. We really don't get an explanation as to how she's been able to hold all the Fae's magical powers at the degree that she's holding them, except for she has King Hybern's book, and we don't even know anything about that at all. Like, nothing. And before we even get any of that, she's just killed off. And then that's it. She's literally, in this book, I want to say, like, this much. Like, this much is Amarantha. This one's probably going to get me in the most trouble. Rhysand, whatever you want to call him. Yikes. It is absolutely disgusting that Rhys puts Feyre in super revealing clothing, drugs her, touches her, and makes her dance for everyone. She states she's uncomfortable. The fact that Rhys does this multiple times is just disgusting. He doesn't do it once. He does it several times. It is written that it's like every night he's parading her around and making her dress super revealing. And she says she's uncomfortable and he keeps doing it. Rhys saying, well, I wanted to make Tamlin extra mad so that he would kill Amarantha. Excuse me? That doesn't give you the right to drug someone, put them in super fucking revealing clothing, and parade them around and touch them. That does not give you the right to do that. So I need someone to explain that logic to me, because what the fuck? We all know in book 2 that Rhys turns out to be Feyre's mate. And we will get into book 2 and 3 and the rest of them, because I promise I kept reading. But the fact that in book 2 Feyre just accepts this bullshit answer from Rhys as to why he did the things he did under the mountain to her specifically, it's just a shitty apology. This was a reread for me. I originally read it maybe a year ago, and I had read it for a book club, and my feelings didn't change, but when I first read it, I rated it 2 stars. As a reread, my new rating is 1 out of 5. I hate this book. I hate everything in this book. It's just not good, and I don't understand the hype behind it. I really don't. So let me know in the comments, do you agree with me? If you did make it this far into the video, leave me a fire emoji down in the comments so that I know that you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.